Okay, so this is a deck that I've been working on when I've been playing on mobile off stream a little bit that I'm still dirtling around a little bit with here. This is an iteration of, we played Twisted Swain a couple of times on stream, and the core of the Twisted Swain deck felt super reasonable, except that Swain himself felt a little bit lacking. Twisted Fate here as just a value card where he comes into play and he either blue cards to cantrips, red cards to interact with their board, or gold card to tempo their strongest enemy has been very good. Occasionally you level this up and he takes over the game, but for the most part, this is just a 2-2 with quick attack that plays a Destiny card for us. And then the rest of the deck is just good, clean interaction. Things like Make It Rain to keep early boards in check, Ravenous Flock, Parlay, things of that nature. And then our top end kind of bomb slash finisher for the deck is 3 copies of Riptide Rex. I think this is one of my favorite cards in the game right now as far as finisher goes, and the artwork is just absolutely stellar. So when this comes down, it casts 7 copies of Cannon Barrage at random, which deals 2 damage to a unit. Where generally speaking, this comes in and it cleans up your opponent's board and deals some extra damage to their Nexus, in addition to being a 7/4. I've cut Swain today, and I'm trying a couple other different Noxus champions. So we've got 2 Katarina here. So we've got 3/2 quick attack that when she's struck once, she recalls, and then her level up rallies to give you extra attacks. And then she also makes a Blade Edge that comes into play, so you can shoot something, and then her spell deals 1 damage to all battling units. Just a newbie question to make sure I don't mess this up while we're playing. Rally only gives me an attack on their turn, right? This can't give me a second attack on my current turn, or can it? Can I regain an attack token? It can. Okay, so this just gives me an additional attack. So if it's not my turn, I can get an attack, and if it is my turn and I've already attacked, I can get another one. They can give you a bunch of extra attacks by playing her a couple of times a turn. Okay, sweet. So, like, if you have 8 mana, you can hit with her, recall her back, rally, hit with her, recall her back, rally. Okay, sweet. I was pretty sure that was how it works, but wanted to be sure. Let's go ahead and dive on into some games with this and see how it feels with Katarina and this big Darius here instead of Swain. Ezreal VI, interesting. Not quite sure what that means in terms of archetype. Could be something more controlling with easy. Could also be something more aggressive too, because this is elusive and it makes Mystic Shots kind of run our stuff down. I think I'm gonna mulligan the Black Market Merchant. Oh, I guess I could bank mana and use Make It Rain. I'm actually gonna keep all these. This seems pretty okay. I don't really know what they're playing. Their combination of champions implies a bit of a brew. Or at least if it's an established deck, it's not what I'm familiar with. That's a fantastic draw. Something to do that's proactive here on 2.
They're out there.
I'm not going to attack in with this because I can kill this with Make It Rain, so rather than trading my 2/2 for their 2/1, we'll clean it up with Make It Rain.
In Avarosa's name.
I'm gonna go ahead and Make It Rain here to kill this before they kill my thing here. Do I want to do that? They could play out another X1, huh? So, like, playing this now guarantees me an extra damage, but waiting means that if I wait, I could get damage on another one of their things. I think I'd rather wait and get damage on one more of their things.
trap is set.
Rats! Mr. Yeti. So, missed on that one. I guess we open on attacks here, so I'm okay trading a 2-2 for a 3-2.
Over there.
I could have also Ravenous blocked that. Deckhand to start here. We'll see if they don't open on attacks next turn. I can Petty Officer, make another Powder Keg, and then Gotcha to kill this.
Gotcha.
Shit. Hey, that's a great pickup. So we'll go ahead and block here, plus Gotcha. We'll take 3, and then we can parlay to kill this one. Parlay deals 1 to anything, and if the hitting dies, it also deals 1 to Nexus. Blast him. Parlay. Would you like to parlay, opponent?
Border from here.
Oh, I forgot Blade's Edge. Oh, I'm dumb.
Fresh tracks.
Yeah, Dad made a mistake. If I was gonna play Katarina, I should have Blade's Edge to kill their other 3-1 and not my parlay. My first time playing with this card. It's a good pickup here, though. Makes up for a mistake a little bit. Gets the right cards in here. Shoot some hard stuff in response here. Sure. It's pretty good.
I'm not done.
Light the signal fires.
He tried that way. He tried cards.
So, like, I'm not going to get the vulnerable trigger from Hired Gun here, obviously, but I think getting this down and applying a little bit of pressure this turn is important. I am down on cards at the moment, so it feels like getting out ahead here is valuable.
Here comes the punchline.
You got shocky. You got shock.
We do have the Shark Cannon. Hopefully we're gonna get them with that next turn. Hey, Forgotten Glory, thanks for the 20 months. Loving the Runeterra content. Thanks, I appreciate it. And like I've mentioned a couple of times, the Runeterra content is not going to be stopping, even after I get back from paternity leave. Definitely been enjoying this game a lot and plan to continue playing it. So Vi gets to use 3-1 here, unfortunately, because of their Frostbite. Having his Flock's looking a little awkward here. We're gonna open on attacks here, so that way hopefully we can trigger Plunder.
I'll protect the villages.
If they block Vi like this, we can Ravenous block the Vi here as well, potentially. What do you got?
They'll be floating
Fire the meme cannon! So 3 of these will kill her, and then they'll go to 4. They'll take 4, go to 6. We're actually not in that great of a spot. These ravenous blocks might be something we want to get rid of.
I'm doing this
I
my
like
way.
shark cannon.
We do have another shark cannon, you're not wrong. Flock would about, does that work that way? Deal 2 to a unit if it's dead or gone. Do these all hit their nexus if they don't have a unit? Is that how that works? I assumed I didn't get the cannon barrages. The verbiage on this implies to me, okay, so the verbiage on this is bad. If it's dead or gone, or like if there's no unit, like this verbiage doesn't imply to me that it hits their nexus if there's no units to hit. You are correct. If I knew that worked that way, I was better off killing their Vi last turn. I agree with that assessment. I assumed that was not the way the mechanics of this game worked.
Now you
So what's our best draw? Our best draw next turn is like a burst shot. And an empty board without interaction that starts with 14 ball. You mean a 7 ball? You did destroy our shark cannon.
I got
Frog if you work, run if you don't!
You think we're dead?
Let's see what's out there. Stay back.
Yeah, we really needed something that triggered plunder here. Brutal.
Overboard.
They don't know what they're up against. Time for a true display of skill.
So it would have been a little bit better off if I had cashed in one of those ravenous blocks, but still wouldn't have been okay there, right?
He will see you. He will. Why would you quit? Dad, why you all that? He took you. Why you do that, Dad? Why you do this? You got shark cannon.
We do have shark cannon.
A timber cannon.
I think we're gonna mulligan these here. I don't have anything that I need to trigger plunder on for warning shot, and Riptide Rex is a plunder or something we want to come off the top in the mid to late game. Parlay and Jowl Hunter seem good. Teemo implies that they're probably something a little bit more aggressive. This means I kind of wish I had a way to trigger what's it called? Okay, and this is actually great. So I just get to pass here and take 1. And then next turn, I open on Parlay, kill this. The Parlay deals the damage to them, and then I play Black Market Merchant and draw a card off their deck. And again, getting to bank that mana from the first turn with spell mana being really critical here in our sequencing. Really allowing a lot of depth and permutations in how we want to sequence things. Our opponent really wants to keep their 1/1. Got it. All right. Well, I'm gonna hired gun and kill that then. Hired gun and kill that one actually. Perfect.
Time to make cold.
Elixir hurts. Like, why does that hurt? Like, why? Like, getting a combat trick used to blow out my parlay as opposed to like blowing out a block later on is like really good for me. Yeah, like That exchange overall seems fantastic on our side of the board.
Not my first
I'm
gunfight.
gonna go ahead and trade off here. My deck doesn't really have a way to gain life, so in the aggressive matchups, you want to trade early and often and keep your health total high. But is that enough? We won, yep. Don't sound so surprised. Yeah, you know how much faith he has in me, chat? Twisted Fizz. Alright, again.
A shot cannon, because I had to use a shot cannon.
He's really expensive. We don't want him till later. I think I'm gonna keep these. He's just a child of his environment, right?
Yeah.
I'm coming in.
Fizz here, 2-1, gets elusive and counters anything targeting him whenever you cast a spell.
Act 'em good.
Pretty good.
He got war, you got water.
Fizz is both adorable and a lot of fun.
Yeah, what?
Got a surprise for him.
Our powder keg here. Wow. Oh, they have a Iron Burst, right? Love the emotes. They want to know if we're having a good day. Are you having a good day? Yeah, having a lot of fun. Get a burst spell here to give Fizz elusive. Makes sense. I'm gonna go ahead and Death Sand here. So let me deal 3+2 with the powder keg. Go see mommy if you're going upstairs, please. So I think we play Jaw Challengers here. And we'll try and hook Fizz. That's unfortunate. Oh, they have a barrier. Mistakes were made. Let's deckhand and then parlay the Twisted Fate.
Treasures of the ages for a price.
See if they have protection here or not. They're trying to see if they can find one, I'd assume. Perfect. So let's just trigger Plunder by playing this out. The sea monster here is actually a great draw because it's an elusive that can block Fizz.
Don't ask where it's from, ask how much.
It's a decent pickup too.
I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
cannot escape.
Fire beware! Sold out!
Go ahead and pick this back up so they can't kill it. Would not be surprised to see them open on attacks with Fizz next turn. Darius getting close to his level up. I think I just take the fort here.
Mine is the hand of Noxus.
Clear your head. Let your instincts speak.
This build is really sweet. Build with Fizz.
Breathe out.
The Ravenous Flocks, again, just kind of being stranded in our hand and looking super embarrassing here. I might trim those after this set. They've been super, after this set, they've been super awkward. Okay. I think I just pass here, so that way their dragon thing dies. I just had nothing in their hand to play. Snipe Free, thanks for the 26 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. We might be stabilizing here.
You got legs. Use them.
Yeah, we've also been a little unfortunate because, like, we've drawn both flocks both games in a row, and like, we've drawn both flocks both games in a row, and both times we've like not drawn Twisted Fate and not drawn Make It Rain. Just getting slaughtered by these warning shots. Chum in the water.
Beneath eternal malevolence.
Do I open on attacks here and then Shark? Or do I Darius and then attack? Darius is only a 10. I think I open on attacks and then Shark.
They'll be blown in the water.
I don't know. I feel like the people that are saying I should play more enablers for this, I feel like that's the wrong answer, and rather putting other cards in my deck to enable this card that's super awkward, I'd rather just, like, play other good cards. Oh, he's dead! He's dead, chat! We killed him! Did my opponent die too? My opponent died too. Alright. Alright, we did it. In general, you shouldn't play mediocre cards to, like, enable your other cards that are mediocre. Like, I don't even know what the Sentry card does. Yeah, that card doesn't seem very good in a deck without Yasuo. So I think rather than playing a mediocre card like this, like, I guess another thought too is, like, Guillotine is a similar effect. Would I rather have Guillotine or would I rather have Ravenous Flock? For, like, I basically have 4 of this effect. I have 2 Guillotines and 2 Flocks. And I feel like 4 of that is probably too many. I could also just Coward split it, because they're both better in different situations. Just, like, play 2 of that effect with 1 of each. But I'm gonna Coward split. I think 4 of those is just too many. Or, I almost feel like with Swain being cut from my deck, I almost have too little top end. What are some other finishers I could play? That card's really cute. Citrus Carrier. I guess there doesn't really seem to be anything else that's, like, super bombastic. I could also, like, I could also just, like, play some card advantage. Like, I've got Twisted Fate, so I wouldn't mind. Yeah, Salvage is actually exactly what I was thinking. Like, I kind of just, like, want some more 2-for-1s in my deck. And, like, Salvage, in addition to being good with Twisted Fate, also, like, helps me find Riptide Rex more consistently. Which is, like, actually what I want, right? Like, I just, like, want my card that's good to appear more often. Let's put a couple of Salvage in. Seems like fine filler. Nemesis, thank you for the 3 entire years of support. That's a really long time. Thanks for keeping me around. I appreciate it. Hey, Packers fan, thanks for the 10 months. Welcome back, I appreciate it. Is there a 4-year sub icon? There is. There's a castle next to your name. I need to get a 60-month sub icon at some point soon. Yeah, by soon I mean like in the next 2 months. Yeah, Grifter gets slightly better by playing more cards over faction as well. Is a control deck most likely. Well, my hand is not well positioned to be aggressive here. I'm going to need to try to be.
Cute.
Never trust fair.
Start on her. If they have something to interact with her, that's fine. Untwisted or Darius are more likely to live. She has quick attack. She can attack in with impunity here.
Here's our chance.
I'm just gonna go ahead and make it rain plus Blade's Edge to kill this. Could have also parlayed, I suppose, plus Blade's Edge. Blade's Edge is fleeting here, so I want to make sure I use this turn.
It's just a day.
There could be some merit to using prioritizing using the parlay there, because I would have saved the spell mana anyways, and this is slow.
Let the bloodshed begin.
Is there a way to know which of these two my gold card will hit? Because gold card says it hits the strongest enemy. Will that be Katarina? It goes by cost as the tiebreaker. So if my gold card here will kill Katarina.
Gotta trust your instincts. Let me in.
You see it lights her up when I mouse over it. Highest power ties with broken by highest health, then highest cost. Okay, good. Look at that. The interface even tells me how it works. Go gadget interface.
Only fools hesitate.
Want to see these moves up close? Oh, it's on. Want to see these moves up close?
Level 8. You want to get all your regions to level 8 to start, and then once you have all of them at level 8, you want to start getting them all to 12.
Never lost a fair game.
Thing.
Or played one. Dead in their tracks.
Again, Twisted Fate just showing his flexibility. This is basically like a Flame Tongue, Kavu, Goblin, Chain Whirler split card in this deck. You often don't level it up, but that's fine. You're just like looking to get value on it when you play it out.
You pay, I fight.
Do I just Grifter here? I could play this and like attack. Developing my board a little bit more before that probably seems ideal though. I could also go like Jowl Hunters plus Petty Officer.
Wrong if you work, run if you don't.
Ha! It's not bad.
Precious worth at least twice as much.
So also not bad. I've also thought about, we were talking about adding more 2-for-1s to this deck. It's very possible that I just want a third Jowl Hunters in my 75. It's very good. Super, super powerful card. Lot of good sea monsters that it generates. Maybe I've got a lot of extra ways to deal damage to this, and like the sea monster can just devour this too. Like I think I'm just playing sea monster here and devouring this.
True swordsman.
Spell mana here. Yeah, the level up does not make a blade. When it comes out, it rallies. When she comes into play, it's only her base level that creates a fleeting blade.
Order rewards its faithful.
I'm not greedy. My friends, though.
So is that 5 of 8? So do I just like Twisted Fate here? And do I just like pick a card and then Twisted Fate gets to level up next turn? Rats. Good play on their part. Yeah, that was our conclusion when we played the opponent's archetype yesterday, and like when you have Yasuo, like your deck's absurd, and when you don't have Yasuo, your deck's like not really playable. I think we open attacks here, right? Because I have Katarina to rally.
Dishonorable.
It's too late for you.
So she'll give me an attack token back here.
Never fail.
I have lethal in hand. Yeah, kind of.
Never fail.
I know that a lot of chat is super used to Magic the Gathering, where Teferi's a card and your opponent can't respond to your stuff, but like, oh, Parley can go directly to the face. Oh, right. This is one to anything. I'm used to thinking that this has to hit their units, but there are responses in this game. So like again, like one of the things you need to get used to, like when you talk about, oh, they're just dead, like when your opponent has mana up and cards in hand, your stuff's not guaranteed to just happen in this game. So like there's merit a lot of the time to sitting and talking through like what they could be doing, what they could have as reactions and responses.
Before power.
That's fine, because she's gonna recall, right? When she strikes, she's quick attack. So they don't get to hit her back and like steal. Game without Teferi, I didn't realize. Yeah, he's banned. Teferi's banned in this game. I mean, Magic has interaction in it, it just doesn't have a lot of counterplay. Because Teferi stops counterplay. Yes, yeah, the order in which I attacked there was very important. If I would have put not Katarina first, they would have been able to disrupt us. Misfortune, so Johnny, probably an aggressive deck. This hand's very good. We're going to keep it. Yeah, there's Magic's having their first of their digital pro tours this weekend. So I'm really interested to see what comes out of that. That'll dictate whether or not I dip back into standard when we get back to Magic, or if we're just gonna focus on historic and Runeterra. Yeah, Toasted Minnow. The fact that you get resources every turn in this game actually makes it a lot more interactive too, because it encourages playing cards out in a really great way.
Them good.
This could maybe get in trouble, like if they have any 1 or 2 drop here, they could play and hook this. Make it rain, that's not the end of the world. Will I be restreaming it? No. I'm not even sure what the official coverage is gonna look like. I might already have a Shots Fired tweet queued up where I point out the fact that their coverage for their Pro Tour looks worse than the coverage for the Hooglandia Opens. Because I would be willing to bet significant money, unless they're pulling a spectator client out of their butts for the weekend, that whatever coverage they have is gonna be worse than we have for the Hooglandia Opens. If this kills this, we get to trigger Black Market Merchant here, which would be great. Kill that, shoot you, trigger Plunder. Oh! You love to see it, chat. You love to see it. What's better than an 8-mana shark? How about a 7-mana shark? Yes. Yeah, you're not wrong. The fact that there's only counter spells for the spells makes the game feel a lot less bad too. There aren't just like endless counter spell decks. Also, the fact that there aren't just like infinite cheap board sweepers is also really important. Like, the fact that there's so many cheap board sweepers in Magic often makes games so frustrating. Like, Clarions and Avalanche is 4, but like, that's kind of different. You know, no targeted discard is also great. Like, I'd much rather deal with counter spells than like Thought Seizes and Thought Erasures. Really hope they stay away from that from a design perspective. I'm supposed to chump here. How much reach is in their deck? Probably not a lot other than Shark. Poppy! You love to see it, chat. You love to see it. Are we done here? I think we're done here, chat. I think we're done here. Pop.
So we're bringing out the big guns now.
So, this card makes any card you draw off your opponent's deck cost 1 less, and they stack up. Delicious. Delicious. Actually don't have a compressor on my microphone, which I probably should, honestly. I probably should have a compressor on my microphone. Do. It's probably not a bad idea, so we don't clip it too much. They are playing a control deck. Gosh, I kind of want to keep all of these. Hello, lovely wife.
I felt like you needed another visitor because you didn't have enough visits today.
Jake's adorable.
You sat with you for a really long time.
He sat for a really long time. Definitely a record.
You can't really hear him. Like, I think the noise gate blocks him because it...
I actually have the noise gate off.
Oh. I could barely hear him talking.
Let the bloodshed begin.
Hey.
What are we playing?
We are playing a pirate deck.
Only fools hesitate.
How many more decks are we playing?
That's the last one.
The brain poking place closes in 3 hours.
The brain poking place closes in 3 hours.
That's what I just said.
Christy has to get her brain poked before she goes to the hospital on Monday. Which is so silly, because I don't have to get my brain poked to go with her. Doesn't seem like a very good system.
I'm not done.
I mean, I'll poke your brain if you want me to.
Do I just flock this now? I feel like I do in case they have the 4/3 elusive. Hey, Dougie, thank you for the 24 months of support. I appreciate it. Welcome back. I guess there could have been merit to waiting and just twisted fading to kill it, but they had the 4/3, so I guess I'm really glad that I didn't.
I am excited to have the child on the outside of me, but no matter how many times you do it, birthing is still
I need no weapon.
So I'm excited and nervous. The baby is not in my brain.
I had to swab myself 10 times 2 weeks ago at work. You'll live.
10 times. Ugh.
Seize the opportunity.
Run attacks here and see what they do. Probably just getting excited this. That's a Vi.
That's what I was wondering too, because everybody said the drive-through places make you do it yourself. And like, I don't know that I can swab myself on the brain.
I think I'm just twisted fading here and drawing a card now at this point. Need to find an answer to Vi.
Blue as the serpentine.
We're a couple turns off of a shark.
Light as air.
Guess I'm taking another hit for 4 here, and then Vi hitting here means Get Excited can finish her at least.
I mean, I want nothing shoved up.
I have my orders.
Ideally.
Order, entropy, a never-ending
Great,
cycle.
that's a dinger. I guess I need to burn my Get Excited on him now. I don't think they have a 2-mana protection spell. Because Demacia is the one that has the +1 toughness. And then we get to open on attacks here, which is nice.
There's the 1-2 punch.
Oh, they do get to do this. This is fine though, I think, because her going to 1 means our 2 damage spells get a chance to kill her. Oh, and actually, I can go deckhand into Katarina and kill her now, which is nice. Dead. Can I do this? I guess I can do all 3 of these, right? So we'll lead on Black Market and see what happens. It's terrible.
No going back.
Oh, I can't do all of these. No, I'm 1 mana short. Crap. Well, that's loose. I missed. I was thinking this was free. It's definitely not free. Well,
Be nothing left when I'm done.
I don't know which one. Might have been also wrong to play everything out right away because they do have 7 mana, so they're probably making a play this turn. Flash of Brilliance isn't too scary.
Grace to tear your breath
That's a
away.
little annoying. I have this Will of Iona is pretty good here though too. That can tempo her at least. If they don't open on attacks here, I get to go Warning Shot Riptide Rex, which will be great.
Coming at ya.
Because your favorite's the shark.
It's right, believe it or not.
I've never seen the shark pet, or do I just ignore it because those are cuter? Do we not have it?
The shark pet?
Yeah.
Jake saw someone else.
Dude, if that question was directed at me, I'm excited for the baby, but it's hard to get excited for a process that's incredibly painful.
Okay, so we just press pass here back to ourselves, and then we open on Warning Shot Riptide Rex. Why are we not just killing VI with the shark? I don't know. Yeah, it's probably better. I don't know, I get to do it to start this turn, it's about the same, right? He's a grifter.
He's kind of like cute-ish.
They'll be blown in the water.
Oh, I guess we didn't hit Vi enough here with her tough. A lot of cannons. Yeah.
Animation.
The order rewards faithful.
And then I think I'm actually warning shotting again this turn, so that way my deep meditation is cheaper next turn. I only played 1 so far this turn. I played a warning shot. So I think I popped them with a shot again, so this will be cheaper.
Stands for vicious.
Haley will be here in 3 days or less.
Progress day!
I like fireworks.
Very, very good.
I want my money back.
Pick it up with my friends. Get yours. Yeah, you don't want to cross me.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I actually can't.
Just to protect that? Probably not.
Can't see.
They're at 7. It's probably right to just salvage here and try and find another cannon shark.
No, it's definitely not spelled like chat thinks it's spelled. Chat is a troll.
Is chat a troll?
I mean, Riptide Rex is kind of
He
cute.
is.
Shark.
He is adorable. No, check him out. Check him out. He's got a friend with him.
I mean, he's scary, but like in a cute way.
See chat. The draw. What's it called? Really, really, really good. Drawn to pretty good. All right.
Those are your cannons.
Those are our cannons. The shark is about to blast off.
And they're all going to the dude instead of the.
So they target their units, and then if the unit dies, they then deal damage to the Nexus. So these are gonna blast through violence here, and then and deal a couple extra. Then the shark's gonna get in combat and hopefully kill them.
Does Sharky always make 7 cannons?
Yep. I don't know why the shark has cannons, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. Alright, so oh, we're 1 mana short on the deny here. What a tilt.
Is there a few shillings?
There's not. It's something
How do you know?
and Beansy's very high. Mathematically, they're pretty close to the max.
Just because nobody gave their number.
Wait, is that lethal? So if when you play 2 spells this round, so if I burst, this will put them into play and then we'll kill them? That's a great draw. Is that a good one, chat? Was that a good one? If so,
Good because we want.
that's good astute analysis.
Would I get timed out for that one?
813,000 shillings. He's poised to be our first shillionaire. Beverly Shills.
That spend them on little stuff,
Nope, not usually.
saving up. I think there should be a prize. Like a t-shirt that says first ever shilling. Kukla India shilling.
I got paid, and if you want to play another deck, I've got money with your name on it. What time is your brainstorming place close?
3.
So if you left here by 2, would that be okay?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, Bob, I got time for another one after this, so we're gonna do this one for about an hour.
I'm just the mistress.
Is she your wife? She my baby mama.
The baby mom.
Zed, Darius, probably something aggressive here. I think I'm gonna mulligan the petty officer and the salvage.
He's kind of cute.
He is cute, you're not wrong. Twisted Fate is good. Parlay is perfect. Not only will this kill their first play, but it'll trigger this. So again, we're gonna bank the mana with spell mana here, which means we do take a hit for 2, but parlaying this next turn will give me Plunder to draw a card off their deck with Merchant. So I'm electing to take 2 so I can trigger Merchant this turn. Could have done this on their turn, but electing not to. So I can trigger the Plunder.
This is a democracy. I thought it was like a shillocracy.
Play Easy Karma again, and congratulations to pair you. Thank you for the absurd support, Bob. And yeah, 10 out of 10. I don't know if you saw it, but I tagged Easy Karma as the deck of the day yesterday because it was great.
Treasures of the ages for price.
It's disappointing.
Your children are
They're
all
fine.
there.
Who has nice muscles? Which one of us has
Kato.
muscles?
Kato has nice muscles.
Like, you need to adjust your stream quality. Muscles here.
Rude. You need to adjust your. Do you hear how mean she is to me, chat?
I was including myself in that.
All right, so I don't want to play Dreadway deckhands here pre-combat because they'll hook the barrel. So what we'll do is here, we'll chump like this, then post-combat we'll Dreadway deckhand into parlay, kill the Zed. How long have I been playing Runeterra for? About a week and a half.
Still good.
Game's a lot of fun.
It's meaningless. I don't even know what time it is on there.
It's Blur's Day, my dudes. So this will deal extra because of the powder keg here. I think she's allowed to be mean to you. Harsh but fair, Mom. Harsh but fair. I think I just Grifter, or do I Kato and smash them? Like if I Kato, I can technically attack for 10 here.
What time is it?
Plunder does actually take the card out of their deck. Plunder, notably, it takes non-champion cards when you do it, though. So you explicitly don't get to draw their most powerful cards, which is a nice combination. I deal double damage to the Nexus. Interesting. And again, ordering matters here because this support's over. Wow, down to 5, sure. Deal.
He won't stop singing that song.
Maybe I should look up the lyrics
But
so he knows
just
more.
the one line, because that's all you know.
Are we gonna die? Are we about to die to this? I think there's a chance we die. Okay, so I get more bump spells here. Yeah, this is like 9. We're taking 5, so they're dealing 10 back. Okay, everybody's at 5. Do I just go like Dreadway Deckhand, Haulers, Hunters, and try and open on attacks and kill them? I think that's the line.
I've whipped up something special.
Because they have to deal with 2 of my things, because if they can't, Grifters deals the last point, like if they only kill the 4-1. So we'll start by attacking. And they have to interact with 2 of these, they're dead. Interact with any, so they're dead.
Victory.
We're the winners.
Are the Mars? I kind of like where this ended up at. I feel like the changes dragging the curve down felt really good. This has been the mid-range deck I've liked the most this format for sure. I think Darius was kind of whatever, speaking about the curve. Salvage was pretty reasonable. I like that Salvage helped us find Riptide Rex more consistently, so I think I would cut Darius and just go down to 5 champions and like add a Salvage. And again, getting more Bilgewater cards into my deck makes Grifter draw cards off their deck more consistently. Hey, Isu Bus, thank you for the very generous tier 2 resub. I appreciate the 26 months. Welcome back. We did talk about adding another Hunters. Yeah, could be better as that too. I don't know. Could go either way there. The salvage was kind of impressive, but yeah, maybe you're right. One of those two. I'll have to play a little bit more off stream and try and get a feel. But like you're rarely sad to draw this card. The fact that it like summons a random sea monster. Is a starter package worth it? Yeah, the starter package is good value if you're gonna put money in. I think I like the rest of it. Like you're mostly a Bilgewater deck. But I think Katarina is worthwhile. She lets you be aggressive, and her Blade's Edge lets you finish things off. The Death, honestly, like Death's Hand is one of the cards that's like really sweet in this deck, especially when it gets paired with your various what's it called? Your various powder kegs. Yeah, I like this one. If you're looking for a mid-range deck to play in Runeterra, I think this one is a great place to be. And the curve's super appealing too. Like you're pretty cheap. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 drops. This is definitely my favorite card in the game at the moment. Not close. All right, what are we doing? We're gonna play some easy Karma because Bob's great.